Right now, though, we're going to totally switch gears and turn to a current event that's happening in Rock Island. From right now all the way through June 27th, you can catch the classic, beloved musical Fiddler on the Roof at Circa 21 Dinner Theater in Rock Island. And we have two of the actors, Jacob Medich and Sarah Hayes, joining us right now. Thank you both so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
All right, let's start with you guys. Who are the characters that you both play?
Well,
We should start with you.
well, I play Tevye, the dairyman, and this is...
I play Golda, his wife, and mother of his 5 daughters.
Yes, 5 daughters.
Yes. He kept trying for a son.
Never worked out.
No.
Well, Jacob, this is not your first time playing this role.
No, it is not. No, I've played it a few times now. I played, last recent one was at Broadway Palm in Fort Myers, Florida, and Dutch Apple Theater in Lancaster, Pennsylvania before that. It is just an amazing show, very meaningful, and I think just hits the right note in this time of age. So, yeah.
Well, Lancaster and Florida, those are two beautiful places. It is your
yes.
first time at Circa 21, though.
This is my first time at Circa 21.
What have you thought about it?
I have been loving the Quad Cities.
Yeah.
I've been finding a lot of nice little hidden gems here and there, and it's just been an amazing experience.
Well, you have someone that you can ask a lot of recommendations for.
Oh my goodness.
Sarah has been in multiple Circa 21 shows over the years.
Just a few.
What do you think makes this one stand out to you or makes this one unique?
I think I've been very fortunate at Circa to get to play a wide variety of roles, and that's one of the great things about working there. I think for me, Golda is, like, I stretch a few acting muscles that I haven't had to a lot in the past. A lot of times I'm asked to play over the top, big belty roles, and Golda is she still has a sense of humor, but it's more understated. And then vocally, it's just a very different range for me. Usually I'm just asked to like yell on pitch, and this is a little more challenging and more legitimate, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful story. So I'm just very grateful to be a part of telling it.
Seriously, and you guys are about a month into this run at Circa 21.
Yes.
You have about a month left to go see the show. But how have the shows been going so far?
I think I'm really great.
Yes, absolutely amazing. The audiences and the patrons have just fallen in love with this show all over again. And because it is a classic, a lot of people still know the tunes and everything, but actually seeing it live on stage and getting the emotion just projected at you, it's a completely different experience.
Seriously. And it is a classic, but for those that have never gotten the chance to see Fiddler on the Roof before, what is a quick synopsis of the plot of this musical?
Well,
I know it's a tall order.
yes, because there's a lot going on. But the main theme for this is tradition. It's how you can honor your traditions and adapt and change with the times. And obviously one of the biggest moments of this is his daughters finding love with somebody he doesn't agree with. And how at that time in the early 1900s, that wasn't, a good thing. That was frowned upon. So him coming to the realization that happiness for his family is more important than following his traditions.
This musical also tells a lot of themes of love and hope, even in the midst of extraordinary change that's happening around you. And there is a lot of grief in this musical, and people that have to figure out ways to work through that grief. So I'm curious, what kind of lessons you hope audience members take away and can apply to modern day times when they watch a show like this?
I definitely think having hope when you think there is none left. And also one of the great things about this show is it shows the strength of community and leaning on those around you and figuring out how to make it through with humor. Like you said, there is a lot of grief and a lot of sadness in this show. One of the things that surprised me working on it again after seeing it years ago was like how much joy there is in it and how they're able to find the joy and help each other find the joy through all of these very tough times. So that's what hope they take. Hope.
Yeah.
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 And what a moment for your director, Georgette.
Yeah.
This is her directorial debut. What has it been like working with her?
Oh,
It was absolutely amazing. Having worked with other directors on this show, Georgette came in, and for me it was, I understand that you know the show probably better than anybody else in this room, but let's find some new things. And I was just on board the moment she said that, and I was like, yes, let's explore, let's find out who this character really is. And she dove deep, and it shows on stage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, anytime anyone goes to a Circa 21 show, I love when people all walk out together and you hear everybody talking about how blown away they are by what they just saw. So I cannot wait to go see this performance. Thank you both so much for making time for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here. For you guys at home, though, you can catch Fiddler on the Roof at the Circa 21 Dinner Theater Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 7:30. Sunday shows are at 5:30, and then you also have Wednesday afternoon matinees at 1:15. Tickets are available online or by calling the box office.